Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Jesse out of FantasyAuthority.com, and I'm coming at you guys with another rookie spotlight video. Last week we did CeeDee Lamb, we tackled James Robinson, we touched on Justin Jefferson. If you guys haven't seen those videos, go back, watch them. They're really good. I really enjoyed making them for you. This week we're going to tackle the man himself, my favorite quarterback, my rookie quarterback. He plays for my team, my boys, my bolt up babies, my Chargers. Justin Herbert. Yes, finally. But we're not going to talk about Justin Herbert. I lied because he didn't win the vote. He lost a close one. By a nose he lost by. Tee Higgins won with 40% of the vote. That's who we're going to talk about today because I'm for you guys. I will make every video you guys want me to make because I want to give out the best knowledge I can about the players that you guys want to hear about. So Tee Higgins is the guy you want to hear about. Now, this man I own 0 shares of. I don't have any of him. I think you guys have all the shares of him. I think you guys took him from me. Nah, that's a lie. I just missed my valuation on him. He's 6'4", he's 210. The reason why I didn't like him was because he's a big man and he plays like a small man. I like my 6'4", 210 wide receivers to go up, high point the ball, take it from him, break tackles, that type of player. He's not that type. He's a finesse player. Let's talk a little bit about him. He was picked 33 out of Clemson. He went to the Cincinnati Bengals. He ran a 4.59 40, which was 32nd percent. He had a 101 speed score, which was 72nd percent, and he had a poop 114 burst score, which was 15%. Pretty trash burst score. He's not a great athlete, but this is what I want to tell you. Metrics don't mean everything. They're not the only thing. The player on the field matters. That's why these numbers are just numbers, man. They're just numbers. You got to be a player on the field. That stuff is important. Some of these dudes just show up when the lights comes on, and some of these dudes are workout warriors. He's not a workout warrior, but guess what? He shows up when it matters. He's a player that is a big-time dude, and he shows up. That's what I want out of my players. He's 21 years old. He had an 18.6 breakout age, which was 96%. Amazing breakout age. The thing that I love about him is he's young, and he's tied to Joe Burrow. That's amazing, man. You want your dynasty wide receivers attached to these young stud rookie quarterbacks that they can grow with. Let's talk a little bit about Tee Higgins. His last 5 weeks as a full-time player, he's been the PPR wide receiver 24, which is awesome. That's great, man. He had 38 targets over 5 weeks. He had 22 catches for 339 yards. Now, his catch rate's a little low at 57.9%. Why? Continuity. Young dude with a rookie quarterback. Doesn't have it. They don't have that continuity. Second reason why is he's 9th in the NFL at deep targets. So that means he's getting targeted downfield, which are low percentage, completions. His average depth of target is 13.8 yards. Now let's talk about him with Tyler Boyd, right? Tyler Boyd's average depth of target is 9.4 yards. So they're not playing in the same space. The guy who he is sharing space with, though, is AJ Green. The one thing I love, another thing that I love, let's say, about this man is AJ Green's either going to be gone at the trade deadline or at next year. So next year, you're going to get that space all to himself. That's amazing. That's what you want, man. You want these guys who are going to work into that number 1 or 1A role or 1B role with Tyler Boyd. What will I do with Tee Higgins? I'm not selling these dudes. I told you guys last video. I told you guys when I was covering Justin Jefferson and CeeDee Lamb. I don't want to sell these guys. I hit on these guys. I want to keep them or I want to buy them. I'm going to buy some Tee Higgins shares, but I'm not going to buy them now. I'm going to buy them after his down game, and I'm going to see if, maybe a guy's a little frustrated. Maybe he puts together 2 or 3 down games, and then I could really swoop in and snatch his share. So my buddy on Twitter, Sam Wallace, if you don't know him, you should go follow him. He's a great follow, great dude. He actually made a trade for Deshaun Watson. He traded Deshaun Watson and a second-round pick for Tee Higgins in a 1 QB league. Now, I want to talk about this, and this is going to talk about building your dynasty team. Now, he has Lamar Jackson and Justin Herbert. So it's 3 quarterbacks with Lamar Jackson, Justin Herbert, and Deshaun Watson in a 1 QB league. So you would say that that's a position of strength for him. He loves Tee Higgins. So he moved Watson and his second for Tee Higgins. That's a trade that I'd make all day in a 1 QB league. Obviously, in a super flex, it's not a trade I'm willing to make. But you're not going to start Watson. And if you're not going to start him, you want to move him for assets that you love. Either a position of need or a young rookie that you see a bright future at. Because chances are some of these guys might be the lowest that you'll be able to buy them for. So this is a great value for him. I would buy him for OBJ. I would buy him for Cooper Kupp. I would buy him for Adam Thielen, Robert Woods. You're going to see a lot of recurring names because these are guys that I'm willing to sell in Dynasty if I'm not going to win a championship this year. Now, if you are going to win a championship this year, I might be a little more inclined to keep those guys. I think Tee Higgins, you might be able to get some winning weeks out of, but obviously Robert Woods and, Adam Thielen is currently like on pace for 19 touchdowns or something ridiculous. So you got to just evaluate your team and see where your team's at. That's also very important because at the end of the day, what we want to do is win championships. Obviously, it's beautiful to build this great team, to build this amazing dynasty, but you want to win a championship because you want to win that money. That money pays the bills, baby, keeps the lights on in this house. I don't know, man. You probably buy some shoes or something with your winnings. But well, you want that strap, the gold on your shoulder. You want to be the champ. You know what I mean? Like, those are things that you want. So what I would do is I hold or I buy. That's my opinion. What's your opinion? Comment below. Tweet me at Dynasty Humble Senior. You wanted to participate in the next poll. Maybe you want Justin Herbert to win, so you're going to participate at Dynasty Humble Senior. That's where you can find me. At the Fantasy Football Authority. That's where you can find them. And on to the next one. Peace.